coming to the end of the show, and about another 7 or 8 minutes to go, so I thought, well, we might as well speak to one of the top people at the end of it. So I'm delighted to be talking to Professor Rob Campbell. Rob is the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Bolton University. And I guess the first question, Professor, is one of the things I've noticed over this last hour is the incredible closeness between the lecturers and the students. I've never come across it before. Is that something you actively support or foster or what?
It is, and I think one of the best things I can do is try not to get in the way and spoil it.
Yeah.
But I've been here for over 30 years.
30? Oh, wow.
And so I've seen it grow and develop, but that's always been there.
Yeah.
It's always been a university that prided itself on offering opportunities to people who might not otherwise get it,
Yeah.
and to support them and help them to do things they didn't think they were capable of.
Is that one of the things that makes Bolton University special? And if it is, what other things that make Bolton University attractive to people in the UK to come or overseas?
Well, if you talk to students, they will say, once they've been here, that what they really value is that community feeling that you mentioned, that they do feel that they are treated as individuals, that they're known, and they are supported. Their particular needs and their particular needs are met, and their particular talents are nurtured, and that's important. But the other thing is that we're not a big university, so we don't try and do everything.
Yeah.
But what we do, we try and do really, really well.
Yeah.
And so we look for niche areas, we look for specialisms, we look for areas where our staff excel, and we try and protect those and grow them and let them flourish.
In terms of being a Pro-Vice Chancellor, what are your strategic objectives for the university? What do you target?
Well, it's partly what I've just said. It's partly trying to identify those things that we're really good at, and make sure that the resources are there, make sure that the staff are right for the job that they have to do, that they have the support and the development that they need, and that we manage to communicate with the potential students and make sure they know about us and what we can offer. And this is part of it. The Open Day today is part of that.
Is it also important to get the awareness of Bolton University and the courses and the professionalism across the UK and overseas? Is that a challenge?
It is. I think we're well known in Bolton. I think we're probably quite well known in the Northwest. But nationally, we've still got a job to do to make our presence felt. And internationally, oddly, I think we have been doing this for years, so we're better known. Some areas we have a very strong reputation and we recruit a lot of students. So in Vietnam we've been operating for 10 years. We're one of the few UK universities working there, and it's growing because they value a UK education, UK degree, but they also value the fact that we are small and we're flexible and we work with them and we work with their needs.
For somebody who's been here 30 years, you must have seen some incredible change. I mean, I think the campus is brilliant, really, but you must have seen some incredible changes. What's the probably a difficult question, but what's the most important change over this last 10 or 15 years that this university has seen?
It's raised its aspirations. It now sees itself as an international university, as an international with an international reputation. I mean, when I came here, it was Bolton Institute of Technology, and it was unusual because it offered engineering and technical education at a higher level than FE, but its ambitions were modest and it was quite small. And I've seen it grow, and it's still quite a small university, but it's much, much bigger than it was, and as I said, its ambitions have been raised, and it's looking now to make an international impact.
Final question, really, and from what you said, and you've been here 30 years, you must be incredibly proud of what you've achieved, but you must feel confident that the future of this university is assured.
Well, I've been watching the applications over the last couple of days, and I've been watching the students and their families at the Open Day. And I think, at least for the foreseeable future, we're going to continue to grow and flourish.